Hey everyone, this is Shaheen from ShaheenMiroInsights.com, and I'm doing the weekly intuitive forecast for December the 5th. And excuse me, my voice has been trying to recover. I lost it last week, so bear with me. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're having a fantastic start to your week. And I hope you're excited for the holidays. It's December, and I can't believe that the year has gone by so quickly and so much has happened. But, you know, with all of the negative things that have happened and all the uncertainty that we have, there is always so much good and so much room for new possibilities and new beginnings. So I hope that you're staying well and staying empowered, and I hope that whatever message we have for this week offers you some insight into the week ahead in your personal flow and how to create magic in your life. So we are going to pull 3 cards for that and see what comes up. I also want to let you know that I'm working on some fun things for the end of the year. There are going to be some new products which I am making right now, and hopefully will be finished in time for Christmas. But they're going to be great products for the new year too, to support you with your intentions and all of your working to manifest goals and dreams and desires, and, you know, as always, make magic in your life. So stay tuned for that. The other thing that I want to throw out there, because I think it's always fun, is getting a reading for the new year. I love talking to clients and doing a session to see how the year is going to turn out, what themes are happening, what sort of things you can look for to empower you and to push you forward, and what things might become hurdles or setbacks or even just little places of resistance that may get in your way. So those are fun things to look at and see how can you make this new year amazing. Rather than having resolutions, have intentions and have things that you're wanting to link into and see how they're cultivated. I always tell people the secret to manifesting is not seeing every detail, but being able to feel the feeling of having that desire, dream, or goal. So if you can cultivate the feeling, the universe will help move and create the experience that supports that feeling. That's how magic works. That's how the law of attraction works. So in a reading for the new year, we can look at what's going to cultivate more of that space where you can feel those feelings to manifest your intentions. I think I'm going to have a special reading for the new year, so it'll be a different type of format than my typical intuitive guidance sessions. So keep a lookout for that. I will absolutely post something, and it'll be in a video as well. So let's get to it. Let's pull 3 cards for this week. Just let Spirit guide us. So we have 3 cards. The first card is the Temperance. I love the Temperance card because it's always a reminder of alchemy. We're putting things together, we're mixing and mingling and creating and transforming. So this is a good reminder for you as this week begins that what feels like opposites or feels like disconnected parts might come together in unimaginable or unthought of ways. So be open to the possibility of having contrasting things become unified. I feel like this is especially going to be prevalent in work and in relationships. I get the impression that this has to do with any type of interaction with someone. Maybe you meet someone and you think, I don't like this person, or we don't get along. And then suddenly something clicks and you have this beautiful interaction. So the Temperance is reminding you to be open and fluid and be willing to mix disconnected parts, to experiment, and also to allow yourself to regenerate and renew parts of yourself through the experiences that you're having throughout the week. My favorite thing in this card is always this little pathway that leads to this crown, and I call this the path to success. So through transformation, through experimentation, you're going to find your path to success. It's also a good time for you to do some cleansing work. Because it's the Temperance and he is standing in this beautiful body of water, I like to do a spiritual cleansing bath and to call on my angels and maybe add things in the bath that remind me of angelic energy. You might even add some crystals into the bath, like celestite, or you might add just quartz, which is always a beautiful vibration, rose quartz, things that have a loving vibration and that reminds you of angel energy. So that's what the Temperance has. The second card, which I love, is the Ace of Pentacles. Opportunities are being handed to you for work, for success, for prosperity, abundance, and also for good health. So this is talking about, as these opportunities come in, there's a sense of prosperity growing, a sense of abundance growing, and it's a time to be grateful, to share, to give, and to be really open to accepting people into your life and to also being accepted into other people's lives. And because this is a time of year where we are actually giving gifts, it's a reminder to you to give from the heart and to give things that have real value and are really going to add things to people's lives and add something to your own spirit. So giving from the heart and giving in a way that is nourishing and empowering and loving. And I always notice in this card this arbor that is just filled with flowers and beautiful foliage. So this is a reminder as well that even when things feel like maybe they're not prosperous, or maybe they're not alive, maybe they're not growing, they are. There's always going to be a door that opens. You have to allow it and be open to it. That means that you have to show up as well. Anytime we're doing any intentional work on prosperity or career or our own well-being and vitality, it means that we have to show up and be accountable as well in order for the universe to hand to us or support us with what we need. So be open to that this week. And the last card that we have is the King of Cups. And if you notice, he is on a platform that is in the middle of these kind of turbulent waters, and there's a boat behind him. So I always find that he is, he's a strong force. I mean, he's a king, so he has some authority, some experience, some mastery over what he is doing. And since he is cups, he's talking about mastery and authority over our emotions, over our imagination, our intuition, over our inner world and our sensitivity. But he's also talking about being disconnected. He's in the middle of the ocean in these turbulent waters. So he's disconnected from everyone around him other than the possibility of this boat that's behind him. So this is a reminder to you that in this time of gifts that are being given and received, and in this time of bringing parts together and in renewal and regeneration, there is a need to connect with people around you. Don't isolate yourself, but do give yourself time to really feel through and experience your emotions, your inner impressions, if you will. So the King is reminding you that you are going to become much more empowered, much more in charge of what you're creating and what you're doing as this week unfolds, if you can be in tune with your inner impressions and bring those to the outer world. So that's going to be a powerful intention for you to hold. And it also feels to me like this is a person that is going to be a part of your experience for this week. Someone who's a strong masculine energy. This could be someone of authority, a boss, a parent, or someone who has some type of say in a matter that you're being influenced by. This person is benevolent, but they might seem a bit aloof to you at first because they are processing things in a very inward way and they're not expressing it outward right away. But if you bring those disconnected parts together, you will see that synergy happens. So I love that. I hope this message finds you well, and I hope that you are making beautiful things happen for the week, and that this gives you some intentions to carry you forward and really empower you. One last thing I want to tell you. I was just in Chicago and I went to the Stevie Nicks concert with the Pretenders, and I just want to say Stevie Nicks is my hero. I love her so much. I have my entire life. She inspires me as an artist, as a creative, as a soul out in the wild world. And what I loved about the concert is that, one, there were like 15 or 16,000 people. I mean, it was sold out. It was crazy. There were people who were older, people who were young. I mean, it was just like a gathering of a million different energies, all in the name of love, rock and roll, and magic. And so I just was so inspired by all of the energy, all of the high vibration, and all of the people who were just entranced by not only Stevie, but the Pretenders. I mean, these two women are in their 60s, their late 60s, and they are kicking ass, and they are living life to the fullest, and they are on a tour all across America selling out shows with 15 or 16,000 people. And you know, when Stevie walked out on that stage, it's like she just holds you in the palm of her hand. I mean, her energy is so big and so luscious and so beautiful and so humble, and you just feel like you are in the presence of an angel, of a guide, of a creative spirit on an amazing journey. And one of the things that she said that really stood out to me was the way that we can save the world, the way that we can heal each other, is to go out into the world and live your creative dreams and step into the path of love. And I just felt like, what better intention than to step into the path of love and to lead from that. So from Stevie to me, from me to you, I want you to step into the path of love, live your creative, empowered, most insightful, amazing adventure, and don't forget to rock on, because it doesn't matter where you are in your life, there is always, 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 always space to grow. There's always room to dream, and there's always the gift of possibility. So, all right, take care of yourself. I hope to talk to you soon. Visit me at ShaheenMiroInsights.com, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.